Alright, right now Jake is going to hook up the water line. So first of all, we popped open the door to the water compartment. And inside here you have the water tank, water hose reel. We already had the hose off of the reel. So Jake just hooked up our water line to the truck section with a quick coupler. Beginning of every job, we use a lift gate to take the vacuum, take the generator off the back of the truck. We have already taken the hoses off of the hose reels, and Jake's now hooking up the vacuum line to the vacuum, to the portion of the vacuum where the material comes in. Material comes in through this space and exits through this space here. So the other end of the vacuum line gets hooked up there and then goes into the machine. Louise is hooking up the spray line. The material comes out of the truck, out of the hopper, into the reclaimer, which is on the other side of this wall, and comes out through this hose. So it's hooking that up right now, sliding it on, and then tightening it down with a nut driver. Now Jake and Tef are pulling the vacuum line into the house. Have to be careful. In this case there isn't a door installed, but if there was a door installed, this hose can't rub against the door. It needs to be pulled carefully around the corner, so definitely more than a one or even sometimes two-man project. This is the vacuum line, right, Tef?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's the vacuum line getting set up, bring it in. We've already started insulating this house. We have some material laying here to vacuum, so getting the hose in position close to the pile, or we're going to start vacuuming. One of the steps every morning, there's 3 different motors that need to be filled up with gas. 4 different motors. Luis is filling up the vacuum cleaner with gas, get it topped off. The other gas tank that will fill up in the truck right here, right on the left side of the machine. Cap right here. That is full already. Another motor to fill up is our small generator. Top that off. And depending on the project, the final motor is the big generator, which gas cap is right there. Luis has the cord for the remote. He's pulling that out and into the house. Jake is hooking it up on this end. Gets plugged in right down here.
A little bit of fixing to do on that. Just gotta put the screw back in.
There's a couple extension cords involved with the process. Tef is getting extension cords set up for being able to use when we are using the scrubber, which we will highlight in a little bit. But this will be the cord that we use to plug into our wall scrubber. Also very important every morning is to check the dipstick, check the oil, make sure we got plenty of oil in there. This machine runs a lot and runs hard, so we need to make sure we know how much oil is in it and keep checking it. Starting up the vacuum. Run it on a slower speed at first while we're getting finished setting up and getting ready. Once we get up and running, we will have to turn the throttle up, which is right here. We'll leave that at slow right now. Jake right now is starting up the motor for the blower. It's done with the turn of the key as well. Right here is the air setting, and right here is the gate setting. Occasionally throughout the course of a day, we have to change the gate and just follow the instructions right here. You turn it clockwise to go open, turn it counterclockwise to go close as needed. Here's our air settings. That gets moved up or down, we'll leave it where it's at for right now. Starting the small generator. The small generator is plugged in to our water pump. So it is powering the water equipment throughout the day. So here's how we start the small generator. Down here you see, turn the engine from off to on. Make sure the fuel is open on top, which it is, and give it a pull. And that one's pretty easy to start. Alright, now we're ready to start spraying, so we're going to turn the throttles up on both motors. Vacuum, here it goes.